Hello.
Hello, what do we have here?
Charlie Brown and Charlie Schulz, book signed by Charles Schulz with Snoopy on a doghouse.
This is pretty cool. Where'd you get this?
Bought an estate sale about 5 years ago.
Okay. Well, I mean, it's Charlie Brown. I mean, like, you know, he could never get a break. You know, Lucy,
Yeah.
you know, his nemesis. Could she just let him hit the football once?
Yes. Yeah, for sure, for sure. I'm here at the pawn shop to sell my Charles Schulz book with a drawing of Snoopy and signed by Charles Schulz. I would say it's okay condition. It's not great condition, but it is a first edition book. I'm looking to sell it because I thought, well, maybe somebody else would like to own it. My asking price is $2,000.
This is really cool. Charles Schulz, absolute icon. He was an illustrator. I mean, the Charlie Brown strip, I think, started in 1950. It was just clean, fun. By the 1960s, it blew up. Everyone in the world loved Charlie Brown. Linus, Pigpen, Peppermint Patty, the whole crew. I guess my favorite character has to be Snoopy, because who can not love Snoopy? This is a warm-hearted biography of a wonderful man and a wonderful boy who proved that being a loser could be the biggest success story of all. All right, and is this a sketch done by the man himself, Charles Schulz?
It is.
And Snoopy's most iconic pose?
Yeah.
It's in pretty rough shape, but it is first edition, so we got a lot going on here. I mean, this is really cool. I mean, if this is all legit right here, that's a lot of money. Mm-hmm. Okay. How much are you looking to get?
I'm looking to get $2,000.
Okay. Now, if it is indeed a first edition, there's probably something here, okay? Even in bad shape like this. So I'm gonna have my book expert come in, but she literally is the smartest book person on the planet.
Excellent.
Okay, give me 5 minutes.
Very good. Thank you.
Okay, so we have Charlie Brown. It's a little rough, but it's apparently signed Charles Schulz.
So this book was produced after Charles Schulz becomes huge. Everyone knows Charlie Brown, so it is much more of a sort of behind the scenes for all the many, many fans of Peanuts. And it is treated that way. You get a little bit of a retrospective of the comics over the years, as well as a little bit of biographical information about Schulz. And it is really meant to be a sort of memento popular piece for anyone who's into Peanuts, which means it was printed in a huge amount of copies, and therefore it's a relatively common book. However, that changes when you open it and you go, oh, I see there's a drawing of Snoopy, which is what you want if you're going to have a Schulz drawing. And then this is one of the books, they make it very easy for you. They literally say first printing on the copyright page. Okay, so the other thing, though, we have to talk about is the condition here. So this is what we call damp stain. And damp stain is evidence of some type of exposure to moisture. In this case, it really looks like this got hit with some type of water pretty extensively. It becomes a magnet for mold. And mold is one of the biggest enemies of books because mold can spread. The question is how you feel about this and whether this is salvageable in some form.
Okay.
And for that reason, I would suggest bringing Steve Grad in.
Okay. I mean, so you're just basically saying there's not a lot of money for this book?
A fine copy of this without the signature is $50. This type of a sketch in a book that's in fine condition could be $3,000. But that's not the realm we're living in for this copy.
Okay, all right, so I gotta figure out if that sketch is real and figure out just what the sketch is worth.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Thank you.
Uh-huh. All right.
Okay, we got the problem of the book's in terrible condition. All right, so let me call Steve Grad. He's been my autograph guy for years and years. I'll get him down here, he'll look at it, and then we'll figure something out. Okay?
Very good. Excellent.
Okay, all right, right back.
Thank you.
Hey, dude.
Hey, Rick, good to see you.
Check this. Oh.
all
Like
right.
the Pulp Fiction open the briefcase moment.
Very similar. You don't have the light, but man, it's right up there. That's pretty cool.
I talked to Rebecca about it. Like, the book value itself is sort of gone.
Right.
But, I mean, it's Snoopy.
Snoopy is the greatest. Snoopy's still popular through greeting cards, through the show. I mean, it's part of the fabric of cartoons still. And Charles Schulz, he inspired so many other comics. You know, Jim Davis, Matt Groening, they drew their inspiration from him. And that's something that I grew up with, we all did, and it's still kind of in our lives.
So, in talking to Rebecca and everything, you know, I mean, she said, really get this checked out.
Of course. So let's first take a look and see what we're dealing with ink-wise. And that's a fiber tip marker on there, and you could get a pretty good idea of that. You could see that's live ink on there. No issues with that. The next thing I want to do is kind of just look at some examples of his signature. Unfortunately, he's also heavily forged. Full name signature here. This whole area is really bothering me, and if I take a look at this, I'm starting to see pauses in here, and that's not something he really did, even in old age. He wrote with speed, he wrote with spontaneity. I'm seeing something more clunky and more deliberate. Unfortunately, I don't think this is good. Rick, this one is not worth anything. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Okay, thanks.
Good to see
man.
you. Yeah, good luck.
Yep, thank you.
Take care. Yep.
Thank you.
All right, well, not a good day for you, man. Apparently, it's not worth peanuts. I wish we could do something, but unfortunately, it is what it is.
That's what it is.
Hope you didn't pay a whole lot for it.
No, I didn't. Thank you.
Have a great day.
Thank you very much.